Okay, this is Joe Sherer here with Salt Strong, and we're going to tie the Redfish Zonker fly. It's a very easy fly to tie. You have one piece of material, and that's it. Okay, here we go. I'm going to take my thread. I'm going to attach it halfway down the shank of the hook. I'm going to hold my tag end at about a 45-degree angle. That'll lay those thread wraps one right next to the other. It's just cleaner that way. Do you have to do it? No, but it is cleaner, and I like clean. Cut off that tag end, carry it back a few more. My thread is right at the hook point. I'm going to take my zonker strip. This one happens to be a tan. I'm going to measure the zonker strip. The length of the hook is going to be the leather from the rabbit underneath, okay? I'm just going to pull back right at that point. Kind of make a nice little tie-in spot right there. I'm going to hold it tight, make sure my thread is twisted well, bring it over the top, kind of make sure it's exactly where I want it to be, right on top of the shank of the hook, and I'm going to pull down. I'm going to go over again, I'm going to go under, I'm going to go over one last time. I just like to lock all that stuff in real good. Okay, now I'm going to take my thread, bring it all the way to the front of the hook. Make sure it's under there real good. And right up here to the front. I'll leave just a little bit of room, about a hook eye, because this is a pretty heavy leather on here, and it kind of builds up the eye a little bit. Now I'm just going to take this and I'm going to palmer this forward. Just pull back on the material as you go. This is a great fly in the water. It gets real bushy. It is just awesome looking. Just get up here to the front. We get here. Try to separate those hairs as best as I can here at this point. Lock it in on one over the top, one behind it. Go back and do another locking wrap right there. It's in. It's not going anywhere. I'm going to cut that piece of material off. Make sure you don't cut your thread when you're doing this. That can be a bad thing, not the desired. Okay. Just kind of pull that fibers back and make sure you grab that leather there. And we're going to build a little head here. Now you can use a little super glue if you want to help hold this in. I typically don't, but yeah, you absolutely could, especially if you're not real good with your thread pressure. You might want to do that just to be safe. Just twist my thread, make sure it's good and tight strands. Go ahead and whip finish it. Once again, I'm going to take my red magic marker. I like that little bit of red on the nose. Cut my thread off. Red magic marker. Touch the nose. Try not to get the hair, just touch the thread, and it should travel pretty good through there. I'll flip it over, do the bottom. I don't know if you can see that, but it's kind of just soaking right into the thread. And that's it. You can put a little glue on there. If you want to, you can go back and you could take a marker and bar the tail if you wanted to. You don't have to, not on this fly. It'll work as is. And you know the great thing about this, any colored zonker strip you've got can work. You know your fish better than I do wherever it is you're fishing. So if you have, you know, if purple is a color, purple zonker strips. If black is a color, black. Brown, brown. Gray, gray. That's all there is to it. There's your finished fly. Got a great little profile. You can make this tail longer if you thought you needed to. I would caution you from going too long. When you have that too long hanging out of the back, it'll tend to wrap around your leader, and you'll get short strikes on it. You know, the fish won't get it far enough into his mouth. Here we have our finished redfish zonker. If you'd like to see more flies tied, come on and join us at saltstrong.com and join our Insider Club.
Hey there, it's Joe Simons, one of the co-founders here at Salt Strong, and have you claimed your free pack of these irresistible Slam Shady paddle tail lures? We designed this lure with over 12,000 serious inshore anglers, including many full-time guides, to go out there and catch more redfish, more speckled trout, more snook, more flounder, more inshore saltwater slams. And if you want a free pack to try out a sample yourself, click down below right now. We have one free pack per angler while supplies last. Click down below right now.